Dear William Alain Andre Gabriel Saliba, you are very strong physically. Knowing your goals, you go on them relentlessly. You are too fond of your desires. You are a person who never goes back on what he says, does not like to take orders, likes to go his own way, is sexually intense, impressive, hot and eager. The name of William gives you a very individual, reserved, serious nature. You stick stubbornly to your ideas or decisions, in spite of any appeals or advice. You are not willing to accept a compromise. You prefer to be alone with your own thoughts, rather than in the company of others. This name restricts spontaneity in association and the fluency of your verbal expression. When you are required to express yourself in personal matters requiring finesse and diplomacy, you feel awkward and embarrassed. Although you realize perfectly well what is expected of you, you are unable to find the right words. And hence you end up saying something inappropriate in a candid way. You can express your deeper thoughts and feelings best through writing. Your friendships and personal associations are rather restricted, being limited to those of a similar nature who can understand and accept your rather straightforward yet reserved manner. You are steadfast and loyal, and do not allow gossip or anything belittling to be said against those whom you accept in friendship. You find satisfaction in being outdoors or in getting out into nature, or in dealing with the products of the earth. There is originality and depth of thought contained in this name, particularly along practical and mathematical lines. Your first name, Alain, gives you a desire to please and a friendly nature that could draw you into the sales field. You appear quite confident outwardly, but you do suffer with lack of confidence at times and draw upon the support and encouragement of others. Although you desire to create harmony in your associations, you can be too candid in your expression, especially if you are challenged by others. Then you can be quietly stubborn and resist taking advice. You want to be more expressive, diplomatic, and easygoing. But you feel the limitation in your communication with others and it creates frustration within you. Your first name of Andre gives you a clever mind, good business judgment, a sense of responsibility, and an appreciation of the finer things of life. You are serious-minded and not inclined to make light of things even in little ways. And in your younger years you had more mature interests than others your age. Home and family mean a great deal to you, and it is natural that you should desire the security of a peaceful, settled home environment where you can enjoy the companionship of family and friends. Whatever you set out to accomplish, you do your very best to complete in accordance with what you consider to be right. In the home you assume your responsibilities capably, having the self-confidence to form your own opinions and make your own decisions. Others can rely on you. Once you have given your word, you will do your utmost to fulfill a responsibility. However, there is a tendency to be a little too independent in your thinking, and it is difficult for you to accept the help of others when you should. Your first name of Gabriel has created a most expressive nature, idealistic and inspirational, driven with a strong inner urge to be of service in some way that would uplift humanity as a whole. However, there is a tendency to assume too heavy a burden of responsibility for others, which leads to worry and undue concern. People with problems are drawn to you as they recognize you as one who has understanding and gives not only sympathy and comfort but provides also some constructive advice or assistance. You have a generous quality to your nature, but you must guard carefully against giving more than you receive, or you will find yourself doing without because you have helped someone else. You love people, family, home, and friends, and try to be a parent to the whole human race. While you have generally stable conditions in your personal life, you may experience some problems in business affairs through a tendency to be scattering and inattentive to details. Common features of your names: your authoritarian attitudes make you a born leader. You have a challenging personality. You hate to be disappointed and get angry quickly in such a situation. You are a lucky person. You are extremely active, energetic, excited, physically strong. You have many characteristics of determination, willpower, continuity, motivation, management, leadership. Activity, a new beginning, joy of life, love, passion, friendship, tolerance, warmth and impatience. You may be aggressive from time to time, displaying indifference, anger, physical violence and sarcastic attitudes. Your blood pressure and body temperature are high. You are quite cheerful, constructive, active, communicative and enterprising. You give the kiss of life and happiness to the people around you. You have feelings of health and vitality. Sometimes your stagnation, inactivity, melancholy and sadness can cause you to lose hope. In your vanishing features, overwhelming and superior states, vanity can be seen. You have too much light, you shine light around you. You are inquisitive, attentive, knowledgeable and wise. You have a projective, intellectual, assertive, fixed-minded, hopeful, open-minded, firm-minded, unshakable personality. You have feelings of inspiration and happiness. However, you are too stubborn. You always want your own knowledge. Because of this feature, you may have frequent arguments with those around you and they may find it difficult to understand you. In your negative features, destructiveness, pessimism, mental depression can be seen. You are quite self-controlled, confident, cautious, balanced, harmonious, peaceful, stable, impartial, free, sharing, generous and cooperative. For you, we can say that the brakes are solid. You want to prepare environments suitable for your mental and emotional self. Sometimes there are signs of lack of confidence, shyness, jealousy, selfishness, degeneration, premature judgment, and laziness. You have so much faith and lofty goals. You have a deep spirit world. You are conscious of your duty. You are talented, loyal, passionate, and healer. You are in search of beauty, love and peace. At times, you may want calmness, silence, stillness, serenity, and solitude. Being outdoors by the sea is spiritually relaxing. In your lost features, you may be in a constant search, have doubts and insecurity, lose your self-confidence, be overly emotional and have dreams that are difficult to come true. You are a subjective personality. Sometimes you may experience changes in your desires and desires. You are noble, autonomous, humble and visionary. You have spiritual energy, artistic personality, thoughtfulness and tolerance. You don't care about the material meaning of life. Money is secondary to you. You are extremely idealistic, compassionate, helpful, understanding, protective, empathetic, respectful and grateful. You try your best to find solutions to the problems of the people around you. You are considered a colorful personality. Only your navy blue color and white light are missing. We recommend using this color in your clothes so that your chakras can benefit from its energies. If there are players in the team and in your position that your colors and stars are compatible with, you can get along better with them and show maximum performance in your profession. Black and gray. Since there is no color, it represents lack of light, darkness, pessimism, depression, danger, anxiety, grudge, hatred, chaos, uncertainty, death, mourning, and especially in summer. It attracts the sun's rays, increases body temperature, and exhausts energy quickly. In order to lead an energetic, colorful and positive life, we do not recommend using these stains on your clothes. In sports clubs, in order to provide marginal benefit by maximizing the energy, physical strength, motivation and will of the teams, we configure the light, color and stain arrangements of the jerseys and all the clothes according to the energy chakras. We prepare analyses of the entire staff. We work together by presenting the players with suitable colors, stars and temperaments to the coach so that he can make the right match while making a team. In addition, new transfers are analyzed and preferred according to their compatibility with the players in their position. Team spirit begins to form and develop. The result reaches the perfect level as time progresses. We provide seasonal technical consultancy services to clubs. Our contact address, nameanalysis1@gmail.com.